Good morning, everyone. The committee will come to order. We're here this morning to report 24 measures that have been introduced by members of both sides that cover broad swaths of our committee's jurisdiction. These include energy bills that will boost programs at DOE, electricity policy, and small-scale LNG exports. On the natural resources side, we have a variety of non-controversial legislation to facilitate land exchanges, studies, and historic sites that have previously passed our committee, either as standalone measures or as part of our broader Energy and Natural Resources Act. We also have one bill that is focused on the Northern Mariana Islands. I'm pleased that we're going to be able to move this as well. So we are at this point, 24 bills, pretty good start here, but it's my intention to hold at least one more markup in the very near future to move additional bills through the committee in hopes of giving them a chance to pass on the Senate floor. I do need to note, however, that our work is not finished when our business meeting concludes. Reporting legislation from committee is not enough. Our goal is to see our work pass the Senate and ultimately be signed into law. We don't just do this for the exercise. We're doing it because we want to enact the law. We did make good progress at the end of last year. We cleared a number of small public lands bills from both R's and D's in both the House and the Senate, and I think that was a good step forward, but we have a lot more work. Just over 50 bills previously reported by Energy are waiting approval on the Senate floor right now. 50 bills waiting approval now. Many of these are non-controversial that should require no floor time. The overwhelming majority have cleared this committee by voice with no opposition, such as a simple hydropower licensing extensions or straightforward land transfers. In the House, these are the types of measures that easily pass under suspension. But without the benefit of a suspension calendar, we're forced to rely on the Senate's hotline process, which seems to enable its fair share of legislative hostage-taking. And even the items that should move have a hard time getting across the finish line. So my ask to all of you is help us. Let's do some work here. Let's work with our respective cloakrooms. Let's work with our colleagues to advance the pending legislation, not only for today's measures, but for the measures that are out there. We need to be able to clear the decks here. The items on our short list, which was circulated to committee members yesterday, represent the universe of bills that we believe can be reported by voice vote at this time, and in accordance with committee practice, members may be recorded in opposition to a particular agenda item upon their request. I am aware of one request for a roll call vote. This is on agenda item 17, which is the Small-Scale LNG Access Act. In recognition of our schedules, we'll vote on that bill, and then we'll take up the rest of the bills on the agenda en bloc, voting as soon as we have a quorum and holding any member discussions till after the vote. So, Senator Cantwell, any comments that you have this morning?